Pathfinder Revolution. What do we think?
It was fun. It was my first time playing a Pathfinder game, or rather a Revolution game. So.
Yeah.
I had a big time with
It's
that.
a solid setup. I'd never played original Revolution, but from what you said, it's like, it seems like Revolution is a solid game.
It seems like, from my memory, it's the same game. I think the only thing that might be different are these. I don't think these star spaces exist in regular Revolution.
That's fun. I like that.
There's another side to this board for the 3 or 4 player game. And I think, there's none of those star spaces. So that's the difference.
Okay, so then it's Crime Lord, Headmaster, Field Marshal, Herald Knight,
What's up,
Fisherman,
Arbiter's Hall?
Innkeeper.
Yeah, I think the art on that side's cool.
Oh,
That's a fine drawing.
There's no,
there?
what's it called? Oh, wow, so there's no Sea Watch Tower
Because there are none of these spaces.
Yeah.
So there's no swapping people around and
Wow.
stuff.
Okay.
Well, there is swapping people around. There's just no protection from being swapped around.
Interesting.
Yeah, because you still
Okay.
have Cats Lofties and Red Mantis, but you don't have the protection from it.
Right. Interesting.
They call me
Okay.
the Cats do lofty.
Still Echo said they wanted more Pathfinder.
This doesn't have a lot of. No, there's hardly any Pathfinder to this.
It really is just a,
Not even
hey,
any
it's in
die.
Corvosa. Like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, it's just Revolution
I
with
want
a
to look at the
Pathfinder
sexy
skin.
people.
And what's tough about that is that like the Pathfinder world is cool, but it is not nearly as like
Peanut butter.
well known enough to get people to be like, oh, it's a game in Corvosa, not the same way they'd be
Would buy a
like
copy.
Lords of Waterdeep.
Yeah,
There's
I-
at least a degree of like,
Right.
Oh, this one takes place in
I don't know.
Candlekeep.
What
Yeah.
the gender of this
Yeah.
person is?
I'd have a beer with them.
I do not know the gender of the person in the pantheon of many. Hold on. I don't know your gender. I will you.
Okay, let's just go with
I don't care.
The sexiest one is the tiger. So
I mean,
back to
clearly.
Anyway, I think I agree
Psychomantis?
with that sentiment. There's not a whole lot of Pathfinder to this game.
Yeah.
It's a simple core mechanic. It's just a little bit of Pathfinder artwork.
I think
Yeah.
the simplicity of it is good because it is really a game that you could feasibly teach anybody.
Yeah.
And it would
think
not
so.
wildly destroy them.
Yeah,
Because there's
yeah.
there's one mechanic and you do it and then you resolve that mechanic.
Right,
It's
yeah.
not
Yeah.
like there's a lot of you have to focus on.
Yeah.
You kind of figure it out as you grow in a way that is very natural.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
overall, I'm like, yeah, okay, it was a good game. Like,
it was okay.
I personally would like some other step, some additional thing going on, but I guess
Right.
like it's not poorly made.
I-
It's
I-
well
Not at all.
Are we all locked in?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Some more black guy
Alright.
stuff.
I think we locked each other
Baby,
out.
how could you do this to
Because
me?
I wanted the
All right.
seneschal back.
Yeah, so I figured you
Commoner.
were going to go for it. And I was like, no amount of gold is going to help me get that back.
No.
Yeah, but like
But you still keep it. You own it.
Yeah. See, the thing is,
What happened was-
Yeah.
The problem, Christian, the problem is he keeps me over.
If you think I have a bird's eye view of anything in this game, you're out of your mind. I barely know what I have control over.
I like it because it's a good playing against people kind of game. Because it's all
also
bidding.
true, yeah.
So it's all like, all I've got this time is gold, and Christian's got 2 force.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm getting Seneschal. He's gonna go for it, and if he's not, he's an idiot. So I have to put my gold somewhere else.
Right.
Right.
It's a lot of trying to figure out what other people are gonna do.
There is
Yeah.
some fun mathing that you can make out of it, and I like that.
so it is very easy to just sort of skin this on top of anything. Like you literally could just make this D&D and set
Yeah.
it in Waterdeep or something
Yeah.
like that.
You could do that.
Very easily. So it's kind of like, all the different flavors of Monopoly that ultimately all the rules are the
Right,
same.
yeah.
It's just,
I'm glad that we
Yeah.
played this with 5 because
Yeah.
the 3 to 4 player game looks much simpler and
Yeah.
I think 5 is more fun because
I like
5
having that mechanic to where you can
Yeah, the slight
loot
over
points if
mechanic.
you've got control of this area.
Yeah.
And yeah. I
I
think
like
that's
that
fun.
a lot better.
That's good.
I think it feels a little long for how simple it is.
Well, it's because it's a
kinda like
5-player
that.
game.
Yeah.
I think that's because
Yeah.
it's a 5-player game. I think
Agreed.
if it were
Probably
3 to
right.
4, it would go a lot faster.
Probably right.
But I would miss some of the mechanics a lot.
Yeah. I like having those areas you don't want control over that you have to hedge on.
The first handful of things, I was like, oh, nobody's going for Guildmaster because the thief can't. But then I can put it immediately on the thing that gives me 10 every, I
Yeah.
can put it in the king.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do that a
Yeah.
couple of times.
Yeah.
Because that's really the only way to get there is to, use one of the ones that involves
yeah.
like really the only way you could get to the king one is either with Guildmaster or Magistrate.
Yeah.
I just embrace the fact that after a while, I was like, not gonna get any of these places here. But I can do these moves to get constantly like 10 or 5 points every time.
Yeah, that
did a lot.
That was I was like I'm letting him get too many points. If I want any chance, it doesn't matter. Like if I get like 40 points, but I'm here, I'll be.
I'm mad at myself because I was like, should I go for Red Mantis? And I talked myself out of it. And had I gone for Red Mantis, I think Kyle still would have won, but I would have disrupted.
I think this might actually be a Rakshasa. I can't tell from the hands.
A what?
Rakshasa. It's a demon. You can tell it's a Rakshasa because his hands are backwards, but I can't quite tell.
Yeah.
Based on.
I just want to say super mad of one reason. I didn't realize it was 10 per cube.
Yeah.
Until the end of the game, like,
On
why
the,
would I
yeah,
get 10
at Eel's
points?
End. I should have pointed that out. That's my bad.
Wait, what? 10 per cube?
Eel's End, every cube there was worth 10 instead of...
Yeah, that. Oh, I didn't.
Oh,
I should have pointed that out.
Yeah, you should have pointed that out because I literally could not see that.
That was also a good strategy. That's not in the book, but it's a good
just
one.
like covering up these places I want to put things.
Yeah. God damn, I should have done that.
Anyway, Pathfinder Revolution, you can pick it up from Steve Jackson Games now. Hey, thanks for checking out BNB Tabletop, the home of the Board and Barrel, a live show every Sunday night at 5 p.m. Pacific where me and my buddies play board games. If you haven't seen it, you're missing out. We like to keep things interactive with our buff and nerf house rules that allow you to influence the course of the game, and virtual bingo cards that could win you a free board game of your own. So do us a favor, do yourself a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ding that notification bell. Thanks again for stopping by. We'll see you Sunday night.